me to another atmosphere. It's not only that my skin goes like chicken skin. I really feel through all my body like a lot of things. I don't know. It opens closed doors from my memories. It gets things out of me that maybe in a normal context I wouldn't share. It makes me feel so vulnerable that like any other music makes me feel like that, and it's something so human. I think that's the reason why I feel so connected to it. Like I think it's one of the feelings I can never have with another experience that is not listening to classical music or watching a classical music concert, you know? My mom told me that I started to say, "Hey mom, I really want to play the violin." Like she thought it was like just something that would go over the time, but actually I kept on insisting during years until I was like 7 years old, and she decided me to join the conservatory. So I started then, and then I loved it, like from the very first moment. For my final production, I wanted to play a Bartok string quartet because I really like the way he incorporates folk music to the classical field. And then at a certain point, I also discovered that there were happening in my town some cultural activities and projects to keep alive a folk song from my town. Is a jota, is the genre. And then it just all came into my mind together, and I just thought I also wanted to equally contribute to the preservation of our traditional folklore, because I think it makes the human species so special and so rich in variety and in culture. So, and also shows us a lot about our history. So I think it's really important to highlight the preservation of folk music. So I just said, okay, but how can I adapt it and transform it into a research, an artistic research, because that was I was required to do here. So then I came out with an idea that was like doing a collaboration with a friend of mine, which is a composer, and then creating a new piece out of it, but based in the material of this folk song. And then I'm doing two things. On the one hand, I'm contributing to the preservation of this folk song and this tradition, and on the other hand, I'm incorporating it and adapting it to the classical music field. I just feel I'm in a moment of my life where I can really keep improving and discover myself. So I really want to focus on keep studying and improving my artistry and my technique level. And I would love to prepare for orchestral auditions with my violin teacher.